Hello everyone and welcome to Quality Old Games. Today we are having episode 22 of the Western Roman campaign and we are progressing pretty well in the east. We are besieging 3, I think, major cities, except this is only a town, but nonetheless 2 major cities and a town, and here as well as Colonia Dacia of the Western Roman rebels. And I think we should make a police force to deal with any rebels in the area, and I guess this guy just got the honor to do it. So we have some rebels in Italy already, and actually we have one additional general here whom we should send maybe towards Londinium. And then let's gather an army to hunt down the bandits or brigands. Okay, that's looking good. And then I think Tarsus can stop those races. And actually we still need some more troops there until the Sassanid threat has been vanquished. And in Petra maybe we should send the fighting units to Philadelphia and Jerusalem soon. And I think we have a turn here. Okay, new family member. It's actually pretty nice that these new family members keep coming quite steadily. Maybe we'll send him to Syracuse, because at least at the beginning of the campaign we had a bit of an issue with too few governors and generals in the empire. So it's nice that now we are not having the same problem. And at the same time we can train some new generals in Rome at least, which is also quite beneficial. But we are having at least some cities with some troubles with public order. So we need to tackle those issues. Maybe an amphitheater here. Hopefully it will be enough. Tara is causing some... Okay, we need Proconsul's Palace there. Purdicala, okay, we checked that. Salamantica. Some peasants should do the trick. And let's see about other cities here in the east. Alexandria might be one of the most problematic. And of course Sidon here. Let's lower the taxes a bit. Retrain units and train some peasants. And in Tarsus I think we will train some peasants as well. Ankara will hold 6 more turns, Antioch for 4 more turns, and Dumatha for 3 turns. And I think we will need to attack in 2 turns in case these reinforcements arrive. And actually some other reinforcements did arrive. And okay, golden chevroned Libinary 33 defense. That's pretty bad. So let's try to take out this army. First, it's quite bad, to be honest, and then let's turn to face the reinforcements. And we do not need to smash the enemy completely. It's enough that we cause, or rather if we win the battle. And where is the enemy city located? From where the reinforcements are coming? Apparently that information is unavailable. But let's use this rock formation to secure our right flank. And actually let's put the general to the middle of here. Then the Bugelari to the flank, supported by the camel riders. Foderati cavalry can charge or guard the right flank, and these guys once again can try to harass the enemy. Okay, so the reinforcements are coming that far away. It should give us plenty of time to take care of these. And I think we will try to hit these what are they? Sugdian warriors first. Because they might actually have armor-piercing weapons, so that's not good news for our legionaries. Okay, that wasn't a wise charge. Maybe I should fire a general who ordered that charge. Okay.
Fear makes a home in our enemies' hearts.
And now to the real battle, and there are some guys still alive here, so maybe a bit of harassment is in order. Maybe we can try to harass these camel mercenaries once again. And actually, are some of the enemies going around the stone formation? That might mean some problems for us. So basically these guys need to form up there, and the lines here are going to be a bit thinner. Especially if that force is the heavy cavalry. And I think the Bugelari here should be brought to aid there. And you are to keep in the formation. Okay, and maybe we could actually bring 2 units back to reinforce the defenses here. And it seems the enemy general might be on the move. Okay. The enemy armored camel riders are withdrawing. Let's try to chase them down. We don't want them to attack again. The battle at this flank has been won. So let's bring in some of the units. These guys can guard the flank here. And it seems those enemy camels are getting away. Some peasants and slingers still remaining. I think we should bring our bucellary to bear on that bodyguard. Of course, first I think our archers should make it a bit easier for them by clearing out those peasants. And possibly enemy camel riders as well. Okay, there are some ballistae as well. Okay, they are breaking. Excellent. So enter the bucellary. And now we are starting to make some damage here. As this unit has taken enough damage, I think... Okay. I think our infantry can proceed. No need to worry about those camel riders anymore. And actually those Clibinary did quite a damage there. And now it's time to take down the enemy general.
The enemy general is running away. This is no way for a leader to behave.
And actually the cavalry need to start chasing them right away. Make way a bit. Okay, they are not panicking anymore. Are they actually trying to flee? let's try to take down the enemy general here.
Frightened rabbits running from our men.
Excellent. So at best this might actually mean that the city falls. Right, no, maybe it won't fall, because there are 100 survivors about. But it did fall. Excellent. And Pacurius the Mean perished in Ravenna. And in Colonia Agrippina we lost a family member. At least we are having several more born. And let's see about this new husband. He's in Campus Frisi, so he can go to Colonia Agrippina. And here let's build the arena and some additional troops. Here I think we will build monastery. And let's retrain some units. And in Ravenna, actually I think this guy can go to Ravenna. And Captain Betrario will be the first bandit we will eradicate. And let's see about Dumatha. Okay. So apparently pretty low chances of holding the city here. Let's leave some garrison there so that the public order remains at 30%. But I think the city will eventually rebel. Let's see. Jerusalem is having some difficulties with public order. Maybe those recruitments will alleviate that. And the sieges will continue. Maybe it's better to let the enemies come to us instead of attacking Colonia Dacia straight away. And in Ravenna I think we should train some more troops. And let's check the settlements list. So Rome could need some additional defenses. Okay, let's see how things will turn out. And where is this battle taking place? So we are attacked to the back. And then the garrison is coming out of the city. Or is it the other way around? Nonetheless, I think we will try to take care of the reinforcements first. And then charge the army that initially is attacking us. Because it's easier to get to the battle with this army. And our missiles can cause damage right away as the army begins to emerge. the same time, I think we need to keep an eye on the initial enemy army. And I think these mercenary Hippotoxotai can try to harass. I don't think this army will survive quite long. Of course, there is quite a lot of that heavy cavalry. And are there actually... So they have some mercenary Hippotoxotai of their own. So we need to take care of them. And now the real battle is beginning here, as the enemy heavy cavalry arrived. Fortunately, they are staying under missile fire, so we should be able to take majority of them down before the battle is fully joined. Excellent. And now we can turn to face the initial enemy army. So we are in formation here. Let's see how cavalry units are doing. Okay, it seems these ballistamen have dropped their siege equipment. That's nice. Let's try to take down those mercenary Hippotoxotai. And the real battle here is about to begin. Fortunately, the enemy army is not of the best of qualities. So those heavy infantry, what few the enemy had, have gone already down. Then there are some peasants, camel riders, armored camel riders. So I don't think they will hold. The peasants are going down here. And it seems, or let's say, hopefully, the enemy will make one final push. Since we have the missile superiority, we are in no hurry to charge too soon. And since the enemy is outranging us, at the moment I think it's perfect time to charge.
general flees. Press. The gods be praised. The enemy's hearts are full of fear, and now they flee.
A nice victory, and I think if we did not get the city right away, we will get it next turn. Hopefully we will get a new general. And let's not exterminate that. Actually, the public order is getting pretty low. Samaro River requires Imperial Palace. That's not good news. Cordoba had its cryptorium damaged. And the Huns have arrived. Let's see. So Colonia Dekia is doing pretty okay. Maybe we could build a port there. Maybe not peasants if the hordes are nearby. I think we will need every able man to defend the city. And here Tarsus is about to rebel. It's interesting that the public orders change so much. And in Dumatha, the situation is improving. The garrison is at full strength. So we now need to keep the enemy armies away before moving against, how do you pronounce that, Ctesiphon. And maybe we are able to capture Antioch. Yes, indeed. And finally this city is ours as well. Maybe we can wait to repair the armorer until we have constructed at least some of the buildings there. Maybe Comitatenses unit here. And let's see. So our next target will be Hatra. There. Most likely. And then there were these public order issues, for example. Okay. So the city here requires Proconsul's Palace. Here something will be required pretty soon. So that tavern, maybe its effect is ±0. And if I remember correctly, this guy was heading towards Londinium. And here we are to engage these brigands. And here is the next brigand army. Let's lower the taxes a bit here. And in Rome, I don't think we want to build anything just yet. Alexandria is doing okay. Cordoba. Okay, so when that's repaired, situation is pretty good. Maybe Ludus Magna there. Tingi. Maybe public baths. Carthagon Nova. Maybe dockyard. Okay, let's build that. Salamantica, no reasonable buildings available. Scriptorium maybe in Tarraco. It will somewhat increase the income. And public order also. And Tara is holding it together. And I guess we have a turn. Okay, so Dumatha revolted. So it seems we need to recapture it. Maybe we can even do that next turn. And I think it's time to gather the army from the outer fringes here. We can actually raise some taxes as well. And let's send the troops northwards. I think from Jerusalem as well. Of course we need to make some more. And I think that amphitheater will be a good idea as well. And let's actually retrain those ships or refit them. From Philadelphia we can also send some troops forwards. And from Sidon as well. And I guess these Plumbatari need to be retrained somewhere. For example, Tarsus. And then we need to retrain the rest of the units here. And next turn the army can march forwards from Antioch as well. Maybe we can take some reinforcements from Tarsus. Mines there likely wouldn't be a bad idea, even though half of the income will go to corruption. So let's make them nonetheless. And the army here can move towards Illus Rutillus. And next turn we should arrive at Londinium. And are we having a plague in Syracuse? Actually, it's no use to retrain them. And did we have some guy going to Syracuse? No, he was turned to Ravenna, I guess. Okay, some heretic has disappeared. We need to check Tingi. And where could we send this guy? Maybe to Salamantica. And of course, the population in Tingi is not liking the situation one bit. Fortunately, the population there is not growing. So that at least is something. Tara seems to be doing okay. Dalgraida, on the other hand, not so. And Buracum having some troubles with public order as well. Let's see if we disband one of these. We can build Governor's Palace and then make some new peasants. And apparently we cannot get there next turn because Saxones is holding it together. And Colonia Dacia, I think paved roads will be excellent. Ankara should surrender pretty soon. Antioch is having troubles with public order, and actually quite large troubles at that. So maybe that's enough for them. And next turn we can start to move out some troops. Maybe one army towards Hatra and another towards Kesra. While the army here will soon move against this Ctesiphon, or however you are supposed to pronounce that. And in Jerusalem there are some problems with public order. It seems these cities here are somewhat fickle. Roxlani want to have an alliance, let's make it. Even though we will not aid them if they get attacked by someone. So, Slavs have arrived near Campus Yasuges. Let's hope the hordes are of the smaller size. I think we will send some reinforcements from Sirmium towards Campus Yasuges, and Colonia Dacia or Dacia should be in alert as well. Some reinforcements are still coming from the south. I don't think that army can take Tarsus anytime soon, so it should be pretty secured. And let's take care of that. And let's retrain some of the troops in Rome and then move against other brigands. Maybe we could boost the population growth there a bit, so we could get it to the next level. So maybe 5 peasants should do the trick. But if we don't train these, then 4 will do. We can construct Governor's Palace and then train some peasants there. And I think maybe we could take care of those brigands here. Nice. Macedonia needs some additional boost to public order. Let's see the settlement list here. Salamantica is having some problems. Vicus Saxones as well. We need to construct something there. Cyrene could benefit from a chapel. I guess this is with what we will go with. And the rebels here won't last that long. Okay, so Campus Yasuges just got surrounded. And that's quite a horde. So Ankara is captured, but we will lose Campus Yasuges. There is no doubt about that. So Vicus Saxones needs some new buildings. Maybe we could somewhat lower the culture penalties with cavalry stables. And let's begin some games. And let's get this guy to Londinium. And this guy towards Salamantica. And we need to prepare. So Sirmium needs to start training some new units ASAP. Aquincum as well. Maybe Salona 2. And Canuntum. Well, let's see. There are small settlements. Colonia Deikia could train something, and we need some mercenaries here. I guess that missile cavalry is pretty decent. I think Byzantium or Constantinople could benefit from some additional troops as well. Thessalonica will need more troops. Let's hope that there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, total of 6 armies. That's surprisingly much. But at the same time, let's hope that our operation here in the east will proceed as planned. And Ankara has been captured. Changing the religion here will be quite difficult. So I think we need to repair some of those buildings. And so there will be about 90% increase. I think we will. Okay. So we have time until next turn. Until the city begins to rebel. Let's see if we move the general out. We are going to have the rebellion straight away. So we need to wait a bit. And then the army here can stop hunting the brigands and prepare defenses. And I think we have a turn here. And are these going to attack anytime soon? quite expensive building to repair. Let's hope that the city will stay under control now. 55% is okay. And actually it seems we are doing okay here. And can consider moving out next turn. And let's seek out some river crossing maybe, where this army can be its most useful. So some of these guys need to be retrained, but the majority can stay with the army. And let's see. And here the army can begin the siege of Hatra. I think the enemy armies here should be too weak to beat that army. And I think that's everything for today. Thank you very much for watching. If you like the content, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. That will help a great deal. You can also post comments about gameplay, strategies, tactics, and also questions. I will try to answer them to the best of my ability. Have a great rest of the day. Quality Old Games out.